Good morning. Today is Friday, June 1st, 2012. Here I give a wrap-up of the commodities complex as it closed last night on Thursday, May 31st, and as of this morning. The most important variable during the course of this week that is moving the commodities complex is the variations and fluctuations in the INR vis-a-vis the dollar. It hit a fresh low of 56.53 yesterday morning, then suddenly came down to a high of 55.74 during the course of late afternoon on rumors of RBI and oil marketing company intervention, and then after the rumors got squashed, it came up above 56 and closed at around the $56.10. At this point of time, it remains weak, continues to be weak, unless the RBI and the government comes up with measures for strengthening of the INR. In the worst case scenario, the maximum it could settle up to 55, and on the upside, if it breaks and closes over the weekend above 56.5, a target of 57.5 up to 59 cannot be ruled out in the coming days. This movement and fluctuations in the INR is making the bullions complex and the commodities complex highly volatile. Here I give the wrap-up of the bullions complex as of now. Gold is now trading at $1,555. It's again trading in the same band of 1540 to 1568 in the immediate zone, and on a weekly basis or a positional basis downward at 1530 to 1580 to 1585. Unless it moves out of this band, no major likely fluctuations are likely to take place. On the MCX exchange, due to weakness in the INR, it closed above the 29,200 mark. Resistance is now at 29,300 and support at 29,000. So the trading band is expected to continue at 29,000 to 29,300. Silver is now trading at 27.62. The trading band is continuing to be at 27.3 to 28.3 to 28.5. On the MCX exchange, the downward support is at 53,500 and resistance at 54,500. It closed at around the 54,100. Due to high volatility in the INR, the prices in the bullions, especially silver, is moving in a zigzag pattern, and it seems to be pretty difficult to trade unless it moves out of the band that has been given by us. Crude is now trading at around the $86.10 mark. This morning it hit a low of 85.80, and mainly on account of huge inventory pileup which was released as per data released in the US yesterday. In the international markets, 85 is a strong support below which it's likely to test up to 83. The resistance is now seen at 88 and $90. On the MCX exchange, it hit a low of 48.64, closed up at around 49.10. Likely to open mildly lower today this morning. Of course, it depends on the INR open as of today in the MCX market. Strong support is now seen at 48.60 and a weekly resistance at 49.70. So it is expected to be trading that band, and sell on rises again seems to be the strategy of the day, unless the INR weakens sharply above 56.5, which could hold crude and the bullions higher. Natural gas inventories came out yesterday mildly positive. A high of 140 yesterday. Strong support is now seen at 133 and resistance at 141 and 143. Expected to open a bit lower by over 1% and wait for fresh entries in natural gas. Base metals complex. Copper is deciding the trend for the base metal complex. Sell on rises was a strategy during the course of the full week. Even now it's trading the range of 418 to 424. Movement and a close on either side will decide the next trend. It closed at around the 421 mark. The Chinese PMI manufacturing data released this morning has come out weak at around 50, sharply lower than the preceding months, and hence that needs to be watched as a barometer for the movement of copper in the future and coming days. Nickel trades in the band of 915 to 940, closed at around the 929, and no major opportunity is seen as such. A closer move towards the resistance would be a sell on prices with a weekly stop loss at about 948 to 950, down to test against the supports of 925, 920 and 950. Zinc, lead and aluminum are all trading sideways, and it is not falling down sharply as much as copper, but the weakness in copper is not allowing these three base metals to move up higher. Lead is trading in the zone of 108, zinc at around 106 and aluminum at around 111. Wait for fresh entries in these three commodities. For future trading calls and ideas, please visit our website at www.akshayashiv.com. Thank you.